Well, before the start of our first mixed doubles, the semi-final stage here at the Indonesia Open, chance for us to look at destination Dubai. It's headed by the man we've just seen in the men's doubles. Of course, he and his Olympic winning partner, Zhao Yunlei, replaced the Indonesians, having won the Japan Open, replaced them as the #1s on that list. Hawakawa and Matsutomo semi-final at their home event, shot up from #11 inside the top 10 to #6. Also, Mr. and Mrs. Adcock, they were up a couple of places as well. But as you can see, 3 Chinese pairs, 2 Indonesian pairs in that top 10 of the Destination Dubai rankings.
And now please welcome,
well,
this week they are the world's second rank on mixed doubles.
The mixed doubles. It is a repeat of the World Championship final from last year. The world champions from Indonesia, Tontowi Ahmad and Liliyana Natsir. Liliyana Natsir trying to reach her 7th Indonesia Open final. But their opponents, the pair who were in both the Olympic final and the World Championship final, obviously, as this is a repeat of the World Championship final from last year. This Chinese pair never have progressed beyond the semi-final of this particular tournament, despite being a #1 seeds last year and the #2 seeds in 2012. So looking at the draw, this is from the bottom half, and I mentioned Mr. and Mrs. Adcock going up 2 places on the Destination Dubai list. They were quarter-finalists here, beaten by the world champions. 4 different nations represented at semi-final stage. That's a very healthy position. But let's make note of Jacco Arends and Selena Peek of the Netherlands in the quarter-final stage. Desperately disappointing. They had to withdraw injured in that second game, but lovely to see another nation doing well in the mixed doubles discipline. So to the Chinese pair, Zhu Chen, the 29-year-old who got married 15 days ago, and his mixed doubles partner Ma Jin acted as bridesmaid at the wedding. If any of you remember Pan as a women's doubles player, that is who Zhu Chen has just married. What's he doing here? Why isn't he on his honeymoon, I wonder? There we go.
The honeymoon is his daughter Sinayan.
Well, they've looked pretty impressive so far, haven't they? All of their matches in 2 straight games. Of course, Zhu Chen and Ma Jin didn't compete in Japan last week. 2 finals from 4 tournaments so far this year. Winning one of the titles, the Malaysian Super Series. So to their opponents, the world champions, the world #2s. Twice they've reached the final here in their home event, but they have yet to lift the title. 2011 and 2012, they were beaten finalists, and they make it 3rd time lucky by getting through to a 3rd final, and perhaps in their 3rd final they could finally lift the title. Well, they've lived dangerously so far. 3 games in the first round against the beaten finalists from Japan, Michael Fuchs and Birgit Michels. And then in the second round as well, it went the full distance. As you can see, this is the 14th meeting between these two pairs. It is the Chinese who have the advantage, having won 8 of the previous 13. In fact, they've won the last 2, not just that last one. And of course, I was telling you that the Chinese pair, the only title they won this year was the Malaysia Open. So obviously they won at that semi-final stage in Kuala Lumpur. Fabio Vettel is the umpire from Italy. David Wong, the service judge. Well, make yourself comfortable. Fasten your safety belts. This is going to be exciting.
I can't hear a thing. I can hardly hear what you're saying, to be very honest. The noise is just incredible.
Yeah.
I don't know if you out there can hear better than I can, but hopefully, I can assure you, hopefully.
On my right, CHN Team China. And on my left, Tontowi Ahmad, Liliyana Natsir, Indonesia. Liliyana Natsir to serve. CHN. Double play.
So the world champions getting this semi-final underway, and that's an ominous start. Error on the low serve from Liliyana Natsir. Well, the net shot had been deflected by hitting the top of the tape from margin, and therefore it made it very awkward for Liliyana Natsir. Well, the way that the Indonesians played yesterday against Chris and Gabby Adcock, I thought they were utterly brilliant. I thought Liliyana Natsir was just proving why she is not only the reigning world champion, but why she's been 3 times world champion. Her control at the front of the court was absolutely perfect.
Nice. That's very well played by CHN. That little drop shot there found the gap. So in my book, a little bit of a surprising good start for the Chinese.
Oh, my goodness, one with that little cartwheel at the end as well.
It's over. 3-6.
Taken. My goodness me. Liliyana Natsir just kept out of that rally. And these players more than happy just to keep it on Tontowi Ahmad. Good serve. Good serve.
That's out.
It is incredible. I think it's a good tactic, but I think it's incredible the way Liliyana Natsir has hardly hit a shuttle yet. She's been just kept out of the game.
She's out of the game, yes. No doubt there's a lot of pressure on Tontowi, and he somehow has got to start putting it together. He's really got to get it together. The pressure's on him, and as you say, they take totally Natsir out of the game at the moment. Oh, that's a good follow-up.
Yeah, he did well there. Yeah, as you say, followed up so well. Oh, that was going out, wasn't it?
Chances were.
That is brilliant.
But isn't it interesting to see these two mixed double pairs? How the lady is much more in the game. They're playing much more like doubles. Look at CHN. Suddenly he's just returning serve, play it to the net, standing there and let Margin do the work at the back. And you know, the same is with Natsir. She's also quite comfortable at the back. So both players are kind of applying the same tactics.
Yeah.
Bad shot.
He's got a very, very good angle on his smash as Tontowi Ahmad. Perhaps wasn't the deepest of lifts, but even so, it's good elevation.
Yeah, definitely. But I also think it was a very good tactical move by Tontowi, because he played that drop shot first. And what is the main thing when you play this Chinese combination is that you have to move CHN. He's got to be moved. If he's just standing still and playing racket skills, he's awesome. But if you can move him, then he's in trouble.
10-7. Yeah, very good point.
And it's got something to do with his past injuries and all that. He's been injured for quite a while.
Yes, he has, definitely. In fact, last year, 6 times he either withdrew or retired injured in tournaments he's played. So 6 tournaments last year, injury troubles.
Yeah. And there's something to do with his leg or hip or something like that. It's his mobility anyway on court.
I'm quite surprised, you know, at the end of last year, while he was quite obviously struggling with his movement and physical being, that they didn't actually swap the pairings. And
they kept it.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Marcin hasn't been given a younger partner to bring along for the Olympic Games in Rio in 2 years' time.
Yeah, I think it's a very valid point. Because now is the time they have to do the proper pairing for the Olympics in 2 years' time, and you know, in all, first of all, the preparation, then later on the qualification period, and then obviously in 2 years' time the actual Olympics.
Yeah, and I can't see, in all honesty, CHN physically.
No, last 2 years.
No. Well, we're at the mid-game interval, greeted with almost silence from the crowd.
Yep.
And because the world champions from Indonesia are 3 points adrift. And that's certainly not what they want to see, and certainly that sort of error was not played at all yesterday by Liliyana Natsir. She was impeccable.
Yeah, but I think the pressure is much, much higher here.
Yeah.
It's, and I think the Chinese combination has played a very good tactical game so far. They're moving their opponents around and they're keeping Natsir out of the game, and suddenly when she's got to play the shots, it's coming a little bit of a surprise and she's not really into the game. So obviously it's not as sharp as what we see sometimes.
11-8, play. Oh, service fault called. Struck above the waist.
That was
David
lucky,
Wong.
lucky for Natsir. She really fell for it.
Yeah. Swayed the body one way. Well, the mascots for both teams, they do have some fun, don't they? That was brilliant, though. Tontowi. Marcin's going to be a busy lady this afternoon, because she's also in the women's doubles semi-final with Tang Xuanting up against Zhang Yenar Kim So-young of Korea. Well, on a run of 5 straight points, the Indonesians ease themselves into the lead. Is that 5 straight points, including the fault on the serve? Did it all start with that fault serve? I think it did.
Could be. Honestly, I can't remember. Oh, the pressure's on now. The Chinese are bottling a bit. They're feeling the pressure. And obviously the crowd is loving it. That was a good example.
Absolutely right. Of the way he's prepared to rush forward.
Yeah.
So much confidence in Liliyana Natsir that he has the freedom to do that whenever he wants to.
And the same thing, that you're moving CHN. Look at that.
Yeah.
He's moved.
7 straight points. 8 straight points. Well, Ma Jin is a former world champion herself. Won the gold medal in Paris 2010 with Cheng Bo. But this is an extraordinary run.
It is. But it just shows again what confidence could do to you. As soon as you get it, and got that belief, then anything is possible.
Well, the run comes to an end, but 9 straight points has put a very, very different complexion on this opening game. Chinese pair have gone to pieces.
They have. They have.
I know that sounds very harsh, but
But that's the truth. For this level of badminton, they've gone to pieces. They've made so many easy mistakes.
well, we know they've got the capability to tighten up their games.
But I like the attitude from Natsir here, really telling her partner off, don't lift it like that, you know,
No.
block it. And she was very adamant.
Indecision. She's not happy with that either. Look at her.
Nope. She's got to keep it together for this partnership. Somehow both pairs are really struggling. I think it was in.
Well, he does have this tendency, doesn't he? Just
Goes off the boil.
goes off the boil.
But that shot is so good. Look at how well he's moving his opponent. And look at that enormous gap.
Yeah,
Missing it.
exactly.
Look at he's
He's
way
way
out.
Way out of position. told you that the Chinese pair could work their way back into this, given the slightly sloppy play in the last few rallies from the Indonesians. It's all suddenly become very, very tight once again. Just 1 point in it now.
Yeah, it's an exciting match, but it's not good play, in honesty. The quality of the game is not up to scratch.
It's gone long. And maybe that will help steady the ship as far as the Indonesians are concerned. Or maybe not. Nova Widianto on the right as we look at them. Liliyana Natsir's former mixed doubles partner. With whom she won 2 world titles. So game point opportunities. And first time of asking. From CHN, he snatched at that, and the Indonesian fans celebrate because the world champions Tontowi Ahmad and Liliyana Natsir have taken the opening game 21-18. 21 minutes, and the Indonesians 1 game away from a 3rd appearance in the final of their home Super Series event.
Very, very nervous first game for both the pairs. There's no doubt the wish for doing well on home soil is enormous.
Yeah. Well, can they keep their momentum going, the Indonesians? Because I suspect there's going to be a big push by the Chinese. Just picking up on the point you've made, Morten, about the desire to do well at home. You know, Was the Denmark Open particularly special to you? Or?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You want to perform well in front of your home crowd. And you're not playing that many tournaments at home soil, and obviously you want to prove that you can do it.
It's interesting because, of course, me being British, I always wanted to do well at the All England, but the All England, I've always felt, certainly for players of our generation, was the one everybody wanted to win anyway.
Absolutely.
And of course that's the case, but it's interesting to hear that a player like yourself also had that craving, that real desire to do well in your home event.
Absolutely, but I must say I was treated so well by the English fans over the years. I played at the All England. I really had a good backing, I must say.
Yeah, I think I can concur in that I felt a bit like an adopted Dane because, of course, I played mixed doubles with Steen Fladberg.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Steen and I, many years together on the mixed doubles court.
Oh, it's called out. It is called out.
How did he miss that? How on earth? Oh, difficult to tell where the shuttle lands from that overhead camera. Oh, look. Natsir didn't even bother to try and defend that.
It is out.
It's way out.
Well played by Margin. Didn't miss it this time.
Well, I did pose the question, can the Indonesians keep the momentum going? Well, we've got our answer. The answer is no.
Yeah, I would have thought otherwise. I would have thought having that first game sort of would settle the nerves a bit.
Yeah.
And I think they are in total panic, and especially, I must say, Tontowi.
Yeah, I agree.
But the thing is that, am I wrong when I say that we saw them play at the All England final? And you ask me who would win, and I say that Ahmad and Natsir would win because they have a far stronger defense. But the thing is, when they play here, they don't really rely on it. They are not trusting their own defense and their skills, and that's why they're panicking and they want to be on that attack, and they take too many chances.
Yeah.
But I can't remember whether it was that exact match, but they played the All England final.
Yeah, that's right. It was actually against the Olympic champions, but I remember that comment.
That's true.
I remember our conversation there.
Yeah, because she said, okay, who can win? What do you think? I said, honestly, I put the head on the block. I say Indonesia will win because they have a stronger defence.
Yeah.
but they do not dare to rely on it here.
Yeah.
And that's why they're in such a panic.
Oh, goodness me. I think he hit the shuttle onto his partner's racket, didn't he?
I think so too. She was too alert. Oh, no, he didn't. He missed it.
Oh, he's not happy with himself, is he? Well, we shouldn't forget that the Indonesians had a remarkable run of 9 straight points in the opening game. They may be down, but they can certainly come back. Down in the second game, of course. Oh, my word. Round the back.
Just play a drop shot, drop shot. It's open space. Drop shot. Look at that. It's going wide. Mamma mia. And
He runs out of patience.
Yes.
Tontowi.
Just rely on his skills and his abilities and play the shots. He could have played 2 or 3 drop shots that would have been straight winners because, you know, CHN, he was backing off their court.
Yeah, that final shot in badminton terms, not even close. Look at that. Throwing heart and soul into that rally. Yeah, look at his reaction afterwards. You know, sometimes I get a little nervous when CHN celebrates like that. Do you remember the World Championship final when they got to 19 in the deciding game, and he really celebrated, and then they ended up losing to obviously the Indonesians.
Yeah.
And I thought he was celebrating too early.
Yes. They're using too much mental energy.
Yeah.
That was a clever smash by Natsir. The fact that she went straight down the line playing CHN rather than going cross-court margin, because, you know, should it come back, it would come back to her. I think it was a good choice. And CHN actually went across to cover margin. So straight smash was a very good choice here.
Way long.
Oh, by a mile.
Yeah, you talked about the drift in the opening match, didn't you?
Yeah, but this is too much.
Yeah.
This was not the drift alone, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Good serve.
Now the drop.
Yeah. That's good, creating the angle there. having fun.
Must be warm in those mascot suits.
It must be really warm. So that's a good comeback.
So who's going to have the advantage at the mid-game interval?
Yeah, 10-6 down. Catching on. That's out.
Oh, getting in each other's way, that's gone wide. The answer is it's the Chinese who's going to have the advantage.
But the Indonesians, they will be very happy, only 1 point down.
Yeah. The dynamics of having your former mixed doubles partner coaching you. We're obviously looking at the Chinese team at the moment. I was referring to the Indonesians with Nova Widianto. I'm just wondering, or considering in my own mind, how I would have reacted to that.
Yeah, it creates a certain amount of respect.
Yeah.
Really takes a lot of respect for your partner to be able to receive coaching from him later on.
Yeah. Well, initially, Fabio Beto, the umpire, not allowing the court attendant to come on. Quite obviously needing a bit of mopping up there.
Yeah, Tontowi is claiming the area was too big just to do it with a foot. And the umpire was saying, you know, I don't agree, but eventually the guy went on to court to mop it anyway.
Short.
But Martin is defending so well.
Oh, I'll go.
Nice call in.
Yeah, dear, oh dear. Both so eager to look for the net area. Nobody was covering the back.
It's really good defending of Martin.
It's incredible, isn't it? Yeah. Look, she's outside the court.
She is.
She's
moving.
She's so committed to that forehand defence.
So she's got to move out.
So she's got to move out.
Yeah. And trying to hit her on the other side is going out. So it's a trick.
Yeah. So a 3-point cushion now for the number 3 seeds from China. Make that a 4-point cushion.
Happened once before, 10-6, now 14-10.
much looking to me as if we're going to be treated to a third and deciding game, but then I thought the Chinese pair were looking comfortable in the opening game, and then suddenly it all turned around.
Slipped through the fingers. I think you're right. Tontowi and Natsir really looking for answers, but can't find them.
Yeah, I sense no way back in this second game.
No.
Not only because of the points difference, but looking at the body language and the facial expression there of Liliyana Natsir.
I just don't understand why the Indonesians, as I said earlier, are not sort of believing in their own abilities and in their own defense and start moving CHN on that baseline and really, you know, get him to work.
Yeah.
At the moment, he's able to stand still and just use his racket skills. And obviously, he is really good doing that.
Yeah. 3 points away from a third and deciding game. Oh, my goodness me, round the back there.
Once again. Second time.
It would have been better, obviously, to go round the back again.
She was testing him.
Yeah, look at that.
That's a good lift. That made no difference.
So game points have arrived. 9 of them.
A bit like that. Obviously, it's too late now for the Indonesians in this game, but I actually think that rally was constructed well by them.
Now, way inside that back corner. And it means that it is indeed 1 game apiece. And the king knew this second game was beyond him. 43 minutes, and we're 1 game all. Well, I really would be fascinated to know what Nova Widianto said to his players and former partner.
Yeah. Relax, cool it, play, enjoy. Because I don't think he's doing that at the moment.
One, go.
Oh, yeah. Good interception. And I don't know whether it's lack of mobility, Morten, or whether CHN, because he's so eager to look for the mid-court shots, that he steps forward and therefore something that's driven deep into the back corners he's not ready for.
As soon as he's caught off balance, caught in the sense that the unexpected is coming, he cannot change direction and really recover very well.
Well, he's not happy at being called a fault there. Racket not facing in a downward direction.
2-1.
It's a good flick. Martin fell for it. Pressure, very good pressure applied by the Chinese here. That defensive shot by CHN to the backhand corner. Natsir really couldn't get it away.
No, this is very, very worrying times for the home fans.
It is, because I think Natsir is showing signs of despair.
Yes. And lack of belief in her partner. And I can understand why she's feeling like that, because, you know, I've seen it so many times with Tontowi Ahmad that, you know, doing well in a match and then he somehow just tries to be a little casual or a little bit too clever. And it can change just like that.
He's too scared to play at the moment. When he's playing his shots, you know, when he's playing them too careful, they become too loose and they get punished by that. And when he's adding on the pressure, he's making mistakes. So it's, you know, it's, what do you call it?
No win.
No win or two bads or, you know, whatever happens.
Tontowi, come here.
Oh dear. Umpar's going to have a word with Tontowi Ahmad.
Okay, no more than 2 seconds. Okay, I don't want to tell you again. Thank you.
Couldn't quite hear what was being said.
It's
wasting time.
Wasting time, yes.
Thank you. 6-1.
But the Indonesians shouldn't give up that easily. Still plenty to play for.
I agree with everything you've just said, Morten. But as a spectator watching this, I can't see it. I can't see them coming back. And we were talking earlier on, we've talked earlier in the week, we've talked about it many times, about the body language. There is no body language that's being shown to me at the moment by the Indonesians that's saying, come on, keep fighting. We can still do this.
Nope, I agree with you on that.
And it is possible.
Absolutely.
They proved it in the opening game.
And it takes like 2 lucky shots.
Yeah.
2 lucky good points, and
Yeah.
they're back.
Yeah.
It's all it takes.
It's over. 8-2.
Oh, that's very, very good from CHN.
Yes, it is.
9-2.
Big gap.
And it's just proving my point that sometimes when you play doubles like this, you cannot have the initiative the whole time. You have to give away the initiative to be able to counter-attack.
Yeah.
And I think the Chinese are doing that really well now. But that's what I think when I see the Indonesian play, that they're so good at. And that's what's frustrating me when I'm watching this, is that, you know, they're not playing their normal, you know, solid game. Because this is what they would normally do.
Yeah.
And rely on a good defense and say, okay, I'll wait for my chance, I'll play my shots. But they're not, they're in total panic.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, it is very, very important for the Indonesians that they have a run of points before the change of ends,
Yep.
which means right now.
At least 3 more, I would say.
Yeah, at least.
That's going out.
11-3.
Well,
Interval. Change ends.
I think that the shot of Liliyana Natsir, the last one here, it's obviously it's a good shot and all that, but it's, in a way, it's showing to me I've given up.
yeah. It's all very well when you're at match point, as we saw yesterday against Mr. and Mrs. Adcock. Sends your opponent the wrong way by that inside-out cross-court block. But it wasn't the right moment then, was it?
20 seconds. 20
Had it been
seconds.
over and all that, it would have been punished anyway.
Yeah.
They were waiting for it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, coach. Coach.
There's
thank
not a
you.
shot to play when you're 10-3 down.
No.
Thank you.
Well, we're just 6
On
minutes shy of the hour mark.
Thank you. Tontowi. 11-3. CHN. Tontowi. 11-3-5.
staying down for so long, also very revealing of the state of mind. One feels there's an inevitability about it now.
Yeah. Maybe not even a 9-point run can save this one.
Well, great journeys start with the first step. Former winner of this title margin, 2009 with Zheng Bolt. And then she won the world title as well. Also short of the mark.
Interesting to see what 2 or 3 points can do to your body language. Look at Natsir now. Suddenly it's high five again, and okay, here we go.
They've caught him deep in that forehand corner so many times. Is it because of the previous shot he's playing?
Yeah, the thing is that if he wants to go straight down the line, he's got to go more towards the sideline. He's going towards the center of the court, and it's right into the backhand defense of CHN.
Yeah.
So the placement is not good enough.
Error on the low serve.
Again.
Well, there's no need to repay the compliment. No wonder the frustration.
That's not what this game is all about. There will be some funny matches.
Well, that's 3 in a row. 3 service errors in a row. Can you believe that? From the World Championship gold and silver medalists.
That's the right idea.
A strong execution.
17-10.
The ones who really managed to move CHN on that baseline.
They're looking a little anxious, the Chinese coaches.
But I think, in all fairness, if you sit on either side, you wouldn't feel safe.
No. There's the defence you've been wanting to see, thrusting it. Through my mind that the noise and the fans have gone up a few decibels. They've now gone a bit quiet again.
Yeah. I'm sure it's not illegal according to some rules in Europe, that kind of noise.
What a beautiful angle. Yeah, they're in fine voice again. Entirely satisfied with the court attendant.
That's fine, thank you.
Still some mopping up to be done.
13-18, play.
Clever.
That's over. 19-13. Thank you.
Yeah, look at her body language. Brought to her knees.
Play.
I think it's still interesting to see that, you know, the Indonesian combination was 13-4 down, and if you take from there, they actually line 6 up.
This really is not beyond the realms of possibility.
Nope. That's good placement. That is good placement. Not giving Martin any chance of going cross court. Just working patiently. Look at Martin. She can't go cross court 3 times.
Expression tells the story. Because now the world champions from Indonesia are on the brink of defeat. 5 match point opportunities. The Chinese pair of CHN and Martin. Only needed the one. Coming from behind. I make that 1 hour and 8 minutes. It was a nice block from Liliyana Natsir. Well,
that was just typical of the match of today.
Yeah. So confirmation of the score, 18-21, 21-12, 21-15 in 1 hour and 8 minutes. Well, 4 hours for 3 matches so far on semi-finals day. And one of those matches was 2 straight games, as you can see. It all started with Ratchanok Intanon beating the former world #1 in an absolutely fabulous match lasting 1 hour and 23 minutes. Lee Yong-dae and Yu Young-sung following on from their good form last week in Tokyo. Yeah, the second final in 2 weeks. They won in Japan, of course, won the title And as we've just seen, the mixed doubles, well, the world champions going down. They won't be in a third Indonesian Open final, their home event. Well, next up is the world number 3 against the world number 2 in the men's singles. European champion Jan Jorgensen against Chen Long, the Olympic bronze medalist. Then we've got men's doubles and the world champions from Indonesia, and the home fans will be hoping for better things from their men's doubles pair. They're up against Kim and Kim from Korea. After that, we turn our attention back to singles, and the Olympic champion who won the title here last year, Lee Shuai-Ro, trying to get through to her 3rd consecutive women's singles final in Indonesia. She's up against Jindapon, who's appearing in her 1st ever Super Series tournament semi-final. After that, we'll have women's doubles, and the Olympic champions Tian Ching and Zhao Yunlei up against Jung Kyung-Hung and Kim Ha-na of Korea. Then our last match, well, I was going to say this afternoon, but it'll definitely be this evening by the time we get round to the world number 1, Lee Chong-wei of Malaysia. The defending champion and 5-time winner of the Indonesia Open is up against Kenichi Tago of Japan. So plenty more action still to come.
Please welcome from Denmark, Jan Jorgensen.
Yes, and we're ready for the men's singles coming up. And on to court is Janu Jansen from Denmark. Born in 1987 in Aalborg in Denmark, and has been playing very steadily for the past 12 months or so, and up to number 3 on the world ranking. And here we got Chen Long from China, 187, a very tall athlete and well ranked number 2 in the world, and has been that for a considerable time.